These are what you call bank records. And because you told that lady at Adult Protection Services the week after the 5th that you had paid all mama's bills, this says you haven't. The conversation that you and I had, no, not the conversation. You sent me a long text message. I'll post that as well. You sent me a long text message talking about how mama wants different things to eat and how you spend $150 to $200 a week on mama for groceries. And I told you then that's a lie. The record says like $40 Aldi, $20 Walmart, maybe $60 HEB. The records also says that on the day that Burrow came, which was I think July 5th, you went and got your nails done, but you brought me 5 bottles of polish to the house to paint mama's nails. Maggie Snow Cone, Adiago Nails, I think that was the name of the thing on here. A whole bunch of charges to Lagos. I was wondering, okay, well maybe Lagos is not Nigeria, but it is. I don't know who you're dealing with in Lagos that you've been sending money out of mama's account to the people in Lagos. We got it. Records from May 19th, all the way up until the day I left. That's the beauty. These are the receipts. So whatever you're telling people, it's in the receipts. Mom got a check on the 8th of August for $889. You, ma'am, you, Miss Ma'am, sent it right onto your Zelle account and put it in your account. My mother's check has increased from the time I had her. I said it before. It's up to probably 19, maybe. Every time she gets her check, you Zelle it out to your account. So she's left with nothing. And she can't ask you for a dress, and she can't ask you for something different to eat without you putting her out. It really shouldn't be a surprise because you put my brother out, you put me and my children out, and told us you didn't care if we stayed on the street. So to put your mom out because whenever somebody go up against what you say, that's what you do. It really shouldn't be a surprise. But I didn't think you would do it to your mother. Let's address the nurse. For you to be a nurse, there's a thing called Code of Ethics. For you to be her friend and allow her to do what she's done as far as letting her stay gone all that day, out, acting like she was at the emergency room and didn't call my mom, I'm putting some of the blame on you because she talks to you all the time. I hear it. When I was there, I would hear her on the phone with you. So if you don't have influence to influence your friend to do what's right, you, ma'am, are just as guilty. And you better hope that some of this anger that I'm feeling, that I want to fight, goes down and I don't contact the nursing association. Because what y'all doing is a bunch of bull. Let me give you this last tidbit. The day we go to the bank, which was Friday, get everything cleared, we're trying to change my sister's email address, okay? The people cannot take her email address out because she is currently doing transactions at the time. So her email address is still on my mom's account, but it'll be gone in a few days. But we couldn't even take her name off because you were currently making transactions at the time. What were you doing? You had already took all the money. My mother's account is $1.19. So we leave from there, and someone said, why don't you run a credit report and see if something is under your mama's credit card number? I did. I have screenshots, and if you push me, I will post them. Went to Credit Karma. There are 4 different ones. Credit Karma, all of the is 4. the Experian, I think it was like 4 different ones. You go in and you put my mom's name and my mom's social security number. Guess what? It comes back and says it's registered to your email address. So she can't make an account to see what's in her name because you have been using her social security number. Is that enough for y'all in the family? Is this enough for you? Is this enough information so you will now believe my mom, what she's been saying and what I've been telling you as well? Because this is just what has been happening in the last 5 months. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care who's on my side. I don't care. I've walked alone a lot of times. But I'm never going to be okay with anybody, whether it be my mama, my friend, of standing around allowing people to be misused. If mom was so much of a headache, why did you bring her back? She was only there since May, and I was at your house Monday through Friday. Mom sleeps till 5, 6 o'clock in the evening on Saturdays and Sundays, so she wasn't giving you any issues. I could have seen if it was last year because you had her all last year. I could have seen you being stressed out all last year. I could have saw it. But this year, you only had her from May to September, and it was stressing you that you wanted to commit suicide, and you put her out, and you took her money and won't give it to her, took her phone. I'm not going to stop talking. Every time I find out something, I'm coming right back on here to talk about it. Because you don't listen, and the people around you that say they're your friends, I guess they scared, because my friend's not scared of me. I thank God for my village because they keep me together. They hold me accountable, and nobody can hold you accountable because you start hollering so loud that you don't want to talk because you can't talk over you. You're screaming, then you start crying, and so people walk away. But this is the truth. And one more time, for all of you, all of my family and her friends that are listening in, call me. I'll send you the screenshots of everything I'm saying. I'll be back on this week, I'm sure, because there's still some things we haven't taken care of because she won't release certain things. And I'll be back on. Until then, y'all keep praying for my mom. If you pray for me, that's fine. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm going to keep going. And yes, this should have been left in the family. But what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? She may not have been or is the mother that you wanted her to be, but at 81, she's not changing. But you still have time. But you refuse to because you don't want them people in therapy in your business. Okay, continue to be broken because that's what you are. Y'all have a good day. Go Texans, even though we lost. I'm still Texans all the way. Bye, y'all. Be kind to somebody.